Hello guys, it is Teenage DC Fan back with another video, and this will be my trailer breakdown for Birds of Prey because the trailer did release today. But first, I'd like to show you this poster that was released yesterday. Actually, a couple different posters were released for the movie yesterday. And just by looking at this poster, I mean, of course, if you look at the other posters too, it's a lot more obvious, but you can tell that this isn't a Birds of Prey movie. It's a Harley Quinn movie. I don't even get why they call it Birds of Prey because it's pretty much like it's a Harley Quinn movie. And then, like, oh yeah, there's the Birds of Prey. But then the Birds of Prey, there's just two members. It's literally just Huntress and Black Canary. That's it. So yeah. But this is actually a really cool poster, and I just wanted to show you that first. But now let's get into the trailer breakdown, except I'm doing it a little differently than I usually do, because usually I would, play the trailer, and then I would play it again in slow motion, and then pause it at certain parts. But I found an easier way of doing it. So some stills were released from the trailer, um, basically a shot by shot of every frame of the trailer. So I downloaded all of them, and now I'm just going to show you all of those and break down those different pictures because it's basically the trailer, and that way I don't have to pause the video and then, worry about all that stuff. So, anyway, let's get into it. So, this is the first scene of or the first shot of the trailer. You can see that there's Harley Quinn and Cassandra Cain. Um, yeah, not really much there to say. I'm assuming this is probably before um, they create the Birds of Prey team, and um, so yeah. And then this part, you see a lady singing up on a stage, which is actually Black Canary, and you can see a better shot of this later in the trailer. But this looks like a really fancy, club, because I don't even know what's going on up here. It looks like giant hands. But then down below you see the gold light and stuff like that. But like I said, there's a better shot of that later. Then this, I have no idea who this is. It's like all these first shots of the trailer are the backs of people. So most of the time you can't see who it is. But it looks like this is maybe like a church, and you can see a piano there. And it's a woman that has like dark brown hair. Um, so I don't know. I don't think it's Black Canary. I mean, I guess it could be Harley Quinn because like maybe she's wearing a wig for some reason. Um, Although it could be Huntress or Renee Montoya. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this is Huntress because you don't really see much of her in the trailer, and this looks the most like her. So I don't know what she's doing in a church, or if this even is Huntress. But then here we get a good look at Harley Quinn, and she is talking with Black Canary. Now, something I'd like to point out that you need to keep in mind while looking at all these stills is Harley Quinn's hair. So if you'll notice in this picture, she has long hair. Well, of course, it's like up in a bun or whatever, but her hair is long. And then later in the trailer, you can see her with shorter hair. So that's how you can kind of tell when things are taking place. So this is probably towards the beginning of the movie. Maybe she's friends with Black Canary, or maybe she went to the club that Black Canary was singing at, and then she just started talking to her after her performance or whatever. But she looks cool there. Black Canary's got a cigarette tucked in between her ear and her, head. Um, and then you get Harley Quinn crying, and this is exactly where she cuts her hair. So in the trailer, you see her cut her hair, and of course she's upset. Um, and if you don't know why she's upset, it's because the Joker broke her heart, and she doesn't want to be with the Joker anymore because he's a madman. Um, So she cut her hair for some reason. I don't get why she did that. I mean, I don't get what cutting her hair has to do with being mad at the Joker, but honestly, I don't like her hair like this. It looked a lot better longer like she did in Suicide Squad. I really liked her look in that movie. Um, this is fine, but it just looks weird. Um, along with some other outfits in this trailer. But then this part I really like. So I think you can see here that I think she has the long hair here. But you can see that she is buying a pet hyena, which is awesome because um, hyenas are like a classic trademark of Harley Quinn. She and the Joker owned two hyenas on Batman the Animated Series, and of course that's where Harley Quinn was created. Um, so it's cool to see that she's gonna have a hyena in this movie. I don't think she'll have two. I think she'll just have one, and so I don't know which name it will have, but it'll be really cool to see her having a hyena. And you see the hyena later in the trailer as well, but you can see that she's really excited about getting a hyena, because who wouldn't be excited about getting a hyena? Most people, because they would bite your face off. So yeah. But then here is another good look at Huntress. She has a motorcycle helmet on, and of course she has her iconic crossbow. So that's like very important to the character, and that's basically the only comic accurate thing about Huntress in this movie. It's just the crossbow. A lot of this movie is nothing like the comics or anything. But here you get a shot of what I assume would be right after Harley Quinn cuts her hair, or at least in the same scene. So she's mad at the Joker, so she drew a picture of him, and she's throwing knives at it. And, that looks cool. Honestly, this Joker looks better than the actual Joker from Jared Leto did in Suicide Squad. Because I just didn't like the way the Joker looked in that. And honestly, this looks better. Yeah. But then you see Harley Quinn again. She has a very um out there outfit. I don't like really colorful outfit. Like really hard to not see her like when she's walking down the street. And this is the outfit that we've seen the most in promotional like the teaser trailer and stuff like that and posters. Um so yeah, I don't really know what it is. It looks like a bunch of streamers, and then she's wearing like a pink tank top or something. And this is where she's meeting up with Huntress, I believe, because you can see another shot later on, maybe, or not. But then this is a shot of Black Mask and Victor Zsasz. Although I don't really know if you can call him Black Mask, because as you can see, he has no black mask. So I don't like the things that they're changing for this movie. Like, when they make superhero movies, of course there's things they've got to change. Um, like when they made the Aquaman movie, of course they're not going to make him like he was on the Super Friends cartoon. They're not going to have him ride seahorses. And, they're going to make him cool. And they did. But that was a good change. This is not a good change. Like this whole movie, especially the Black Mask thing. Because the whole point of Black Mask is that he wears a black mask that's like a skull. But as you can see, he has no mask. Like, let alone a black mask. He doesn't even have a mask at all. I mean, maybe he'll have it at some point in the movie, but in everything we've seen so far, he has no mask. And then you see Victor Zsasz here, and you can see some scars on his neck, and that's like probably one of the only comic accurate things in this movie, because Victor Zsasz is a character that he's like an assassin, and he keeps track of his kills by scarring himself. So it's like every time he kills someone, he makes a scar on his body. So his whole body is covered in scars. Um, And you can see they're on his face and his neck, but I hope it's like more than that. And unless this is like early in his career and it's like he hasn't killed that many people, but I don't know. And due to a recent plot leak, we kind of know what's going on here. Because apparently these two have a flirtatious relationship. So like apparently they're both gay in the movie. And they're gonna have a flirtatious relationship. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Then we see Harley Quinn and Cassandra Cain. Yes, Cassandra Cain. Um, it looks like Cassandra is hiding behind Harley Quinn. So, and Harley Quinn's hair and shirt is wet. So, I don't know what's going on here. They look like they're in some kind of storage area. So maybe they got trapped in there by somebody, or they just found somebody. Like, who knows? Maybe they just found a body. So, of course, the teenage girl is going to be freaked out by that because it's a dead body. But then Harley Quinn, she's not fazed because she's seen bodies before. Then here's a good shot of Renee Montoya. She looks surprised or scared, and she's holding a gun. So maybe this is, well, if you don't know who Renee Montoya is, she's basically just a cop. But maybe this is like early in her career and it's like the first time she's shot somebody. Or she just saw somebody get shot or just saw somebody die or whatever. I don't know. And by the way, her girlfriend will be in this movie. So that's another comic accurate thing in this movie. One of the few. But yeah, that's happening. Here's another shot of Black Mask, because there's nothing else to call him. Then we get a nice shot of this funhouse type thing. It's called the Booby Trap. Okay. So this looks really weird and disturbing, but so does this whole movie. I mean, honestly, there's so much wrong with this, but you know, it's a cool visual, and you can see that Harley Quinn is walking in along with Cassandra, I believe. Then this is inside the funhouse thing that we just saw, I think. So this is like the full team, even though half of them aren't actually on the Birds of Prey team. So going from right to left, we have Black Canary, Harley Quinn, Cassandra Cain, Huntress, and then Renee Montoya. So yeah, this is the Birds of Prey. Except I don't even know if Harley Quinn is going to be part of the Birds of Prey or she's just going to be there working with them. I mean, if she is, it wouldn't make sense. But if she isn't, then it wouldn't make sense either, because then it would literally just be Huntress and Black Canary on the team. So yeah. Then here's another shot of Victor Zsasz. A close-up, you can see more scars on his face. So that's good. Then you see Harley Quinn. You see there's a tranquilizer dart in her neck. So I'm guessing she just got shot with a tranquilizer dart, and maybe she gets captured and the rest of the team has to save her. So yeah. And then here is another good shot of the whole team, each of them wielding their weapons. Renee Montoya has a gun. Huntress has her crossbow. Harley Quinn has her mallet and something else in her right hand. I'm not sure what that is. Cassandra Cain has nothing because she's just a teenage girl. And then for some reason, Black Canary is holding Harley Quinn's bat. I don't know why. But let's just go with it, I guess. Then here we can see Harley Quinn in like a red dress. Maybe like singing or something. there's been rumors that there's gonna be a lot of like fantasy sequences in this, and that it's gonna be like Harley Quinn is breaking the fourth wall and stuff like that. Um, so maybe that's what this is. I don't really know how to explain that because it's just weird. But then here's another good shot of the team. I think this is the actual Birds of Prey team, because Harley Quinn is not a member of the Birds of Prey. And after this movie, she's going to be in the Suicide Squad movie anyway, so it's not like she would be part of the Birds of Prey because she has to be on the Suicide Squad. But I really like everybody's expression in this scene, especially Renee Montoya. I don't know what they're looking at. And then Huntress over there is looking pretty confused, but she's looking in a completely different direction as Renee Montoya. And then Black Canary's just staring at the ground, because why not? Then here we get a good interaction between Harley Quinn and Black Canary. Then here we see Harley Quinn, she's in a disguise, and then she's shooting this security guard. Here we see Harley Quinn with the wet hair and the wet t-shirt, and this is like earlier in the trailer when we saw her with Cassandra Cain wearing the same outfit, all wet, so maybe she's escaping from that place. But I don't see Cassandra Cain with her. And then we see Harley Quinn as a stripper, so yeah, that's happening. Yeah, so she's a stripper now. Then here she is wearing another outfit. Very bedazzled, I guess you could say. I mean, on her right shoulder there is literally a bunch of, like, sequins put on there to form a hand giving the middle finger, so that's nice, yeah. Then here's another shot of Black Mask, and you can see Black Canary in the background there singing. So maybe he owns the club that she was singing at, so that's interesting. And then you get a shot of Harley Quinn walking away from something exploding, and you can see the whole cast here. So that's a nice shot there. And then you get the title, Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Okay, so that is my trailer breakdown. You know, this movie, I have mixed feelings about it, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So far, it's not looking good, but like I said, I'm gonna give it a shot. I hope that this movie will be good, but I don't know. I mean, the reason I'm not liking it mostly is just because it's, like, barely based on anything, and, like, it's not really a Birds of Prey movie, it's basically just a Harley Quinn movie. But please post your thoughts down in the comments below. Let me know whether or not you like this trailer and what you think about this movie. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hope to see you in my next video so I can bestow all my DC knowledge upon you.